So we're moving on the text tool, this guy right here. So this guy right here, if you expand it, you see a table. I explained the table in my second video, the second class. I insist go watch that class too, so you understand what I talked about this table. This table right here, it acts just the same as these two that I just show you in the second. All right, so they act just the same. Here too, you have the possibility of maybe changing the color of it like this, and when you change it right here, it will display here, and from here you can even change it again with the different looking colors. And here's the outline of it. I guessed you can increase it by doing this, and so and so. Right, so let's get back to this guy right here, the text tool, this guy. After you just select the text tool, and right above here it gives you the full control of the text tool. All right, so I'm going to break it down one by one for you so that you understand it clearly. So let's say we have SilverDesigns. Put it right here. You can change it to this guy right here for now, or let's give it this guy here for now. Right, so first of all, you see this place. From here, it's about the size of the text. Let's say, for instance, if you stand here, you give it 100, and this is how your text is going to look. It's going to look really, really big. And let's say here we give it 1, and now let's say here is 50. You click, it's going to change again. So let's get back. Let's take to zoom. Remember, you take the zoom or click Z on your keyboard to just zoom it, right? Something like this. All right, so get back to the text tool. That's what I was saying. You select it, you come right here, you change the size of it, or you can simply unlock it over here. It was locked, so let me unlock it by pressing here. You can see it as unlocked. Let's say we have 100 over here, and this is how it's going to look like your shape, you know. So let's get back, and we're moving on the next thing over here. Yes, to rotate your text. Let's say we give it maybe 90 degrees. You press enter, your text is going to change. Let's say you can even simply click it, and you see this arrow facing on the left side and right side over here. You can just simply stand over here, or here to rotate it by holding Control on your keyboard and drag it like this. If you stand right here, you can see over here it gives you 180 degrees, and let's say we rotate it like this, it gives you 270, and let's say you rotate it this way and it gives you 360. This is how to rotate your text. So when you check above here, this is the mirror horizontally. So when you click here, it turns it in the way, and when you click right here, this is the mirror vertical. When you click here, it also gives you another look. This is what I mean by that. Let's say we have a looking shape like this with this guy right here with this column. So when I come right here, I select it, it's going to change the position. Or if I click right here, it's going to rotate it in a different way. All right, so that's how it works. So let's take this one back to normal. All right, this is how it was. So get back to the text tool. So over here it's to change your fonts. Let's say for instance you finish typing and you need the fonts that switch your work. Let's say you choose maybe Beavers. Beavers is also great. I love Beavers. I use it almost on my work, almost everywhere on my work. It's a great font, trust me. And this guy over here too, of Franklin Gothic Heavy 2 is really good. So this is where you can change your fonts and all that. Yeah, it gives you the ability to increase it and to decrease it. Let's say for instance, if you click 200 point, it's going to be really big, and you can decrease it by choosing one of these points. Let's say we give it 72 like this, or maybe let's say we have 100. All right, so right here it gives you the ability to make it bold, italic, or underline. Right now this font is not giving us an option to make it bold because of these fonts. It depends on the fonts that you are working on. Let's say for instance we have Arial. I'm looking for Arial. You can simply come right here and you just type Arial and click, and you see Arial fonts right here. Let's say we choose this normal Arial, no italic. Let's say we choose right, this guy right here. So let's say this is our font, and you see now it's giving us an option to make it bold. Now it's bold. If you click here, the bold is gone. You select and you click bold. Here is to make it italic, and here is to underline it. You can even change the color of it by just clicking right here, and the color it will automatically change. For now I'll just leave it the way it was, let's say with a black color like this. So this guy right here, this helps you to position your text where it's starting from. Let's say for instance we have a text like this, and you, let's say for instance we have a text like this. Let me make it bigger. Let's make it bold. So this is what it does. You make sure you select it and you come right here, expand it, and you click left, or maybe center, or maybe fully. It's not showing anything because I think I have to get two texts. Let's say we add another one. Let's just copy it and paste it right here. Right, so right now let's say now let's say we remove this design. All right, so this is what we have for now. Let's say you select it and you come right here and you click left. You see everything is going to start from the left side, and when you click here you select, let's say, center. You see I didn't even click, but immediately you bring the text in the center. When you stand here, you bring it to the left side. You stand here, you bring it to the right side. You stand here, give you the full justify, and here to force the justify. You know, let's say maybe you have maybe let's say a paragraph. You want to add a paragraph. You have a text and you have your paragraph. Let's say you're working on something. Let's say for instance you have the text, your paragraph like this. Let's add it small, copy. Let's say you have paragraph like this and you want to choose it where it's starting from. You want to make it right now. Let's see what we are working on right now is none. When you check here, make sure to select them, and when you check, you click here, you see everything is just, let me zoom it so that you see what I'm doing. Let's make it something like this. So get back here. When you stand here, you see your text is shifting. Right now we're standing here, is going to the left, to the center. When you stand here, it's starting from the, when you stand here, it's starting from the right side, and when you stand here, it gives you the full justify. But I'll leave it for left side for now. Let's move on. Grab your text. Let's move on to this guy right here. This is called bulleted list. What this guy does is that, let's say we still have our paragraph. Let's say we have a text like this. Let's increase it by giving it 24 point. Copy it and paste it down right here, something like that, right? So what this guy does is that, let's say if you select it like this, it's going to give you this bullet, these dots right here. I don't know, like bullets, points, dots or something. If you increase it, the dots too is going to be increased inside. This is what that guy does. Or you can even come here to select numbers, starting from numbers 1 2 3 4 5. All right, so let's move on. So grab the text. I haven't finished with the text, so next thing we're going to talk about this guy right here. It's called interactive open type. So what this guy does is that, let's say we have this looking nice text. Let's say we have style. We have a style text. Let's change the font of it with a stylish font, like let's look for a stylish font. Let's say this is a stylish font, and as soon as you click it, right now we did not select it, so let's select it by clicking right here. You see this white box will just, you know, show, and it means that it's been selected. And as soon as you select it and you see this arrow facing down right here, you make sure you click it, and it's going to give you other looking style that you can even grab it and put it in your work. All right, so this is what that guy does. All right, let's move on. Take the text, and when you come right here, sorry, you see edit text, and the text and the text. So let's start with the edit text first. Let's say we have a letter like this, and what this guy does, you just click it, and here it will give you this box right here. Here you have another possibility to change only this A. For instance, let's say you have let me write a text so you understand what I'm talking about. Alright, so let's say we have this. So make sure you click right here, and here you have the ability to change the font again inside here, and the size of it. And here, if you want to underline it, or maybe to give it this looking guy here, or left, center, all can be done right here. I'll leave it in the center for now, and then I click OK. This is what can be done over here. All right, so next one is this guy right here. This is called text. You can simply click Ctrl+T. So let's say we select the text right here, and then we click this guy, and you're gonna see this text property is going to pop up on your screen. So this is really important when it comes for typography, or you're working on, let's say, a flyer or a banner, and then the texts are so many. This helps you to control your typography by simply selecting your text like this, and then you come right here. Here you have another possibility to change your text. Let's say we select this beautiful looking font. Here you have the ability to decrease it and to increase it. And this guy right here, is the uniform fill, and within it we have no fill. Right now you can see there is no any color. Uniform fill, here we have the fountain fill. This is how it looks. You have the ability to control it over here by choosing what suits you the best, and you can even expand this, and you select what you love over there, and so on. So right here, if you expand this thing, you're gonna see the box of this fill. This also gives you the ability to control your fountain fill over here. You can click here and select any color you want. You can choose the vector pattern fill, whatever you want. All right, I'll off it for now. So here you have no fill. You have the same thing that is within here, but with this is with the stroke. Now this is with the background. It's going to fill out the color at the back of the text. So right now we have the fountain fill, we have two color pattern, we have vector pattern, we have bitmap pattern. This is the bitmap at the back of your text. You can come here to change it, to change the look of it. We have the texture fill, sorry. We have the postscript fill, and we have the hatch fill. And this is very good when it comes for typography. This guy right here can help you do the great job. I'll leave it for non-fill for now, and here I'll give it uniform fill, and I can change the color of it myself by simply clicking right here and choose the color that I want. Right, so we move on to this guy right here. Here's the paragraph. We talked about this guy already. So here, make sure to click here. You push it at the left side. When you click here, is in the middle or center. When you click here, this is starting from the right side. Sorry, this is aligned from the right side. and here's the fully justify, and here's to force it to be justified. Let's say we have text like this, right? So what this guy does is like it does the spacing. Let's say when we click, we go above like this, it's spacing it, bringing this one down, and when you go down like this, it's taking it close to the first text. This is also great when it comes for typography and stuff. Alright, that's the full explanation of the two texts that I wanted to show you. Let's move on to the last tool, which is this guy right here. It's called interactive fill. This is really great. I use it almost on all of my work. Let's say, for instance, we have a shape like this. We have a shape or a circle like this with a yellow color. What this guy does, you can just simply stand right here and fill it with different colors. Let's say something like that. You can simply just stand right here and expand this box, and then you see different color. You just fill it with the color that you want, and you make sure you come back here too. You see this, expand it and choose the color that you want. Let's say for instance, we need this color right here. All right, this is what this guy does. You can even put it over here by simply doing simply doing this way like this, and here you can give it red, you can give it here orange, and this is what you're gonna get. It's really great. Let's say for instance you need to add multiple colors. You can do it by dragging and adding the colors, you know, on the line, in this line right here. Because the line is really long, you can just simply take the color and then make sure you're on the line, you drag it over here. It's going to give you more lines, more colors, I mean, something like that. This is the power of interactive fill. This is what you're gonna get, right? So let me show you another trick. Let's say we have a rectangle and we fill it with this color, and we put here, let's say blue, and here we have this dark red, something like this. And right now, if you check right here, we have the linear fountain fill. This is why it gives you two separate color like this. But when you stand here, you see elliptical fountain fill. When you click here, the color is going to be in the middle, like a rounded balloon, something like that. You can even swap it like this or like that. When you come right here, you can see the blue color display here. You can change it to any color you want, or come here, you can choose any color you wish. You can even come right here too. This is the conical fountain fill. This also changed the position of it, and this one too is really great. It's called rectangular fountain fill. This is also really amazing. I use it a lot when I create logos and all that. And right here, when you check the first one, we have no fill. When you click it, you see there is no fill. The fill is gone. The second option is called uniform fill. When you click it, it gives you only one color. it gives you the possibility to change only one color. Right, so the next one is vector pattern. When you click the vector pattern, this is what you're gonna get. And the next one is called bitmap pattern. When you click it, this is the bitmap pattern field, how it looks. The next one is called hatch field. This is what the hatch field look like. And the next one is called two color pattern field. This is what it look like. And the last one and the next one is called texture field. This is how the texture field look like. And the last one, which is postscript field, this guy is really also good. I use it especially when to print the wallpaper. I use this guy to design the wallpaper. Right, one more thing I want to show you before we end this class. Let's say, for instance, you have a shape like this. Let's fill it with two colors. Let's give it yellow here, and then blue over here. Let's push this one in the middle and increase the opacity of it. To something like that, and bring this one, like this. Something like that. So this is the two colors blended together. Let's say you have something like this and you need to transfer these properties to another shape by coming back here and dragging and trying to choose the color that you picked over here. Maybe it's waste of time. What you do is that, let's say you have a shape like this. What you do is that you come back here, you select the interactive tool, make sure it's selected, and then you drag it over here like this to this shape. So the next thing you do is that you make sure to come right here. You see this guy, copy fill. You click it and then you come right here. Before even coming here, when you just click it, when you just copy it, you see this arrow key will just show on your screen. Just make sure you come right here. You can click anywhere within this circle. When you click it, and you're gonna get this property over here to this side right here. That's the one thing I love about this interactive tool in Coreldraw and all that. All right, so I think that's the end of this video. It was about showing you the most common used tools in Coreldraw. I hope you enjoyed the class, and please, if you not yet subscribe to my channel, please do subscribe, like, and share the video, so that next time when I do upload a new video, you will not miss that video. Thank you very much, and I'll see you in the next class. Have a good day.